Hello everybody, I hope everyone is doing well and welcome back. So today I'm going to be testing out the most beautiful products I have ever seen in my career. These are so beautiful. It's a newer brand, well, newer to me anyways, I believe. I first heard about them about a month ago, but look at these products. This is the brand Florasis. I feel like these belong in a museum. I have never seen such beautiful packaging, and just you wait until I open these things up. This brand is definitely for the makeup lovers. These feel like collectible items. They're gorgeous through and through. I don't have everything to create a full face using this brand, so I'm going to fill in the blanks with things I already own. But before we get into it, I'd love for you to subscribe if you aren't already. It means so much to me, and let's get to it. I'm just going to jump right in it. I'm first going to prime my face with the Rare Beauty Pore Diffusing Primer. I'm gonna take about 1.5 pumps of this. I am so excited to be filming this today. I've had these products for just over a week now, and I just had to build the courage to actually use these products. They're so beautiful, and they have such intricate designs pressed into the powders, and I just needed to build up the courage to press a brush in there and kind of destroy the patterns. They're just crazy. I really want some silky looking skin today, so I'm going to be using my favorite blurring products. The foundation I'm going to be using today is the LYS Triple Fix Serum Foundation, and I'm currently using the shade MN3. And I'm applying that with my MAC 170 brush. And for concealer, I'm going to be using my Lancome All Over Concealer. I use the shade 250 Bisque W. This stuff is just, oh no, this stuff is just too good. Whoops. These three base products together are a dream team. Okay, let's dive into the first Florasis product. I have 3 powders here. So the first one is the loose powder. Just take a look at this. Look how stunning. I mean, I can't get over it. It took me a minute to figure out how to open this one, just because I thought this was either a button or like a little lever, but you actually twist it a little bit and then it pops up like so. And this is like a cushion foundation packaging, so there's this beautiful poof, which I appreciate. I don't really use powder poofs that often, but this one is very beautiful, and it has its own little cubby here. There's also a mirror in here. Oh, I mean, you guys are gonna yell at me if I don't take off the sticker. I get comments asking why I don't take off the stickers that often, and I just don't need to see myself on yet another surface. I'm kidding. It's just because I like when the products start to get messy, and it's very satisfying when you take off the mess. Anyways, this one has a little protective thingy on it, and there you go, the powder's inside there. So that's the first one. This is called the Gorgeous Peach Blossom Powder. There's also this one here, which is the Gorgeous Peach Blossom Silk Powder. Has the same kind of design on the front here, and you open it up and there's a peacock. And when I first opened this up, I was shocked. There's so much detail in here. Yes, the bird itself is super detailed, but what really took my breath away was this little negative space around the peacock's head. It has like a quilt pattern, and it's so small and crisp. I have no idea how they did it. It's fascinating. But I do have one more powder here. This is the Gorgeous Peach Blossom Silk Powder, which I believe is the same thing as this one. This one's just like the peacock edition, but this one looks very similar to my Pat McGrath powder that I love so much. I even pulled out the fresh one, which I just received, just so I can show you. It has that same kind of domed effect. Here's the fresh Pat McGrath one. You see what I mean? Looks similar. But of course, this packaging, again, is very beautiful. Kind of has a trippy design on it. But I'm gonna throw this one under my eye, and I might set the rest of my face later on using the loose one. It does come with a poof again, but I'm just gonna do what I usually do and take a little fluffy eyeshadow brush. Let's see how this goes. Woohoo! Yes. Yes, it feels and looks very similar. I'm just building it up a little bit more just to see if I get like a white cast or if it gets weird, because sometimes I double layer the Pat McGrath one, but looks good. Now to bronze up my base, I'm going to be using my Gucci bronzer. I felt like it matched the vibe a little bit, and I haven't used this in a very, very long time. I'm going to be using the shade 3, and I'm going to apply that with my Moda blending fan brush. Wow, I can't believe I don't use this more often. Why don't I? It's blending out so nicely. I think I just saved this one as a treat, which I shouldn't because it's just gonna go bad on me, you know? I need to use it more. I might be using that one a lot more on my channel. But now for highlighter, they do have one. This is the Peach Blossom Carved Flower Pattern highlighter. I believe I have the shade 1. It's very hypnotizing, especially when I move it like this. I just love how the light catches all of the ridges and edges. It looks so, so pretty. Let's give it a swatch. Whoa, okay. I don't know if I'm gonna like it, but that's really, really intense. It's very, very pearly. I don't know if it's going to be good for my skin tone. It doesn't look like it's my vibe. I don't see any chunky glitter in it. I'm just gonna use the smallest amount because I feel like this one has potential to look too much. Okay, that actually looks nice. I thought it was going to look super icy against my skin, but it's not bad. I shouldn't have made such a crazy assumption about this highlighter because that's actually stunning. It's very, very see-through and sheer. And when I look forward, I don't see like a chalky cast against my skin at all. It looks pretty good. Although I haven't looked closely in a mirror yet. Yeah, that looks actually very beautiful. No chunky glitter whatsoever. It looked like it melted right into my base. It looks very flattering. I don't see any harsh edges or any chalkiness whatsoever. And I feel like it doesn't look too icy for my skin. I dig it. So now for blush, I just wanted to apply something that wouldn't distract from other things I'm gonna be going in with in a bit. So I just pulled out 3 classic ones I usually turn to for that kind of vibe. So I have the Kosas Tropic Equinox, which I feel like would be very flattering. It might be a little yellow. I also have Pearl Tea from M Cosmetics, or I have a powder option from MAC. This is Gingerly, which I might go in with. It's the most subtle, I believe. I think Gingerly it is. Plus a powder will give that more diffused, soft look, I think. Actually, before I even go in with the blush, I'm going to set my face with this one just to see. And since this is a powder blush, it's not going to affect anything. So I'm going to use this loose one here, and I'm going to apply that with this BH Cosmetics No. 2 brush. I got this brush like a couple of years ago. I don't think they sell these ones anymore, but I'm just gonna dip right into the little cushion thing, and let's see how this goes. I'll bring you guys in a little closer. Let's see what it does to my forehead. Okay, it looks like it just sets. It didn't really blur all too much. Let's see what it does in the center of my cheeks. Okay, there's a little bit of a blurring action. It doesn't diffuse as much as, say, like the Kosas Cloud Set, but I do really like that. Yeah, it feels really nice and set, but my skin still looks glowy. It doesn't feel too dehydrating or anything. I don't have any tightness feelings or anything like that. But I think I do prefer my Kosas one if I'm being honest. But I truly think it's too early to tell. But now I'm just gonna go in with this blush shade. I'm actually just going to apply with that same brush. So here is the base so far. I think it looks really nice. A majority of the products I already previously loved. It's just the powders that are different here, but I think everything is playing well so far. But now I'm just going to quickly do my brows and prime my lids off camera, so please enjoy the brow intermission. My brows are on, eyes are primed. It's time to dive into this eyeshadow palette, which is the product I'm most excited for. I also wanted to show you the unit cartons that the products come in because they're also so beautiful. This is the eyeshadow palette unit carton. They all look like a version of that, but it's such a nice first welcome. But here is the eyeshadow palette. You see the full peacock there, it's gorgeous, and just you wait. Here is the inside. Look at that. I just love how the shadows are separated. They have such an intricate design pressed in here. The shades themselves look beautiful. We have a couple of textures in here, so we have the mattes, satins, and these duochromes. Gorgeous. I definitely want to use these greens. I've been using a lot of greens on my channel. I think the last 2 videos have been green looks, but we're gonna do it again. Okay, what am I gonna do here? This one is really catching my eye. There's the green there. See this little one here? This one's catching my eye as well. Oh, wow. Wow, it actually has kind of a nude base with green and blue and pink sparkles. It's like a beautiful topper. Wow. And this bronzy shade over here is of course calling out to me. These feel very creamy. Ooh, I also forgot. There's a little lip mask. I've been using this one. It's actually really nice. It's the, such tiny writing on here. Give me a sec. Moisturizing ginseng lip mask. I'm just gonna stick my finger in there. Prep the lips for what's to come. And it also has a little spoon here, which I will lose in a matter of seconds, but it fits in there, kind of. Okay, so I'm first going to be taking this shade up here, and I'm gonna focus this just on the outer portion. I'm not going to bring it all the way into my crease like I usually do. I'm now going to take like a pencil brush. I'm going to take this little Smith 233 and I'm going to take the deepest brown here, that little one right here. And I'm going to define the outer corner once again. I'm being so dainty with it because I don't want to wreck the pattern in here, but I'm just gonna go in full force. This looks like it has a bit of a sheen in it. They don't look like matte. I'm just gonna take a smaller brush. This is a Huda Beauty eye smudge brush. I'm gonna bring this on the outer corner down here as well. I'm taking that orangey shade that we first went in with again, just to help blend and soften this out. They give a very soft look. Now with my finger, I'm going to be picking up that green shade over here. I'm gonna place this. Oh, that's pretty. I really like the feel of the shimmers. They feel very nice. And then I'm going to pick up this little green part right here. I'm trying to be very dainty with it. I'm gonna bring that in the inner. Wow, that's gorgeous. I'm just gonna pat that into the other green just so we get some dimension in there. That's really, really pretty. This one's a bit more glittery. I might try to dampen a brush just to see what it does. I wouldn't mind intensifying that a touch. Okay, just dampen this brush, then pick some of the shadow up. Yeah, it has like these really, really pretty green glitters in it, but with a really nice satin base. I wish that shade was a bit bigger though, because it's just such a tiny little thing right there, a little nugget. But I'm now going to bring that on the lower as well. I always like applying my shimmers damp on the lower lash line just so that I don't get it in my eyeball as much. Just out of curiosity, I swatched this shade right here because I would really like to incorporate it somehow. I swatched it over top of the brown color I put on the outer corner and it looks really nice. I might just go all out, do a shimmery eye. I'm just gonna take this brush. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one. It's the Melt 627. I'm gonna dampen it because I don't think it's going to adhere to the matte shade very well. That's fine because when I'm looking forward, you don't really see it, but when I turn my head, you see that duochrome action. I like that. Wow. Wow, mixed in with the green, it looks really, really cool too. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm going to get carried away and I know it's going to get weird soon. So I'm just gonna leave it at that for a moment. I'm going to catch this eye up to speed real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, so here's both eyes on. I love this eye look so much. I just love the little sneaky reflect I have on the outer corner. I need to put shimmers there more often because look how fun that is when I turn my head. Are you kidding? But they do have a mascara. Here it is. And it has a very unique wand. I did give my lashes a good squeeze. I have the Shu Uemura lash curler. It's my favorite. I've used this for 4 years straight. It's never failed me. Here's what it looks like. Very interesting. I've never seen anything like it. It has the tiniest little spikes, but it's so thin and like fuzzy looking. So I wonder how this is gonna go. I feel like this isn't going to give a lot of oomph to my lashes. It might be nice for an everyday lash if you want like a tinted look. I don't see how this could volumize them. I feel like it's just gonna coat them. I'm gonna have to try this one again when I have more of a natural eye look on, because I'm sure I'd like it then, because it does look nice. I feel like my lashes are getting lost with the eyeshadow look behind. Yeah, it doesn't give it to me, you know? I don't know. I appreciate the different looking wand and I was excited to try something so different, but I don't know if I really love the outcome. To be determined though. Might need a little while to thicken up or something, but I don't know if I dig it. When I saw this in the package, I was like, what the heck is this? It's a lipstick. Yep, and it's not over yet. So you push this little thing that looks like you can put a key in there and it pops out the bottom. And here it is. And look at the pattern on this lipstick. It's a peacock, but look at the detail. I was floored when I opened this lipstick up. Like this whole experience with this little thing and then seeing that design on there, it just made my love for makeup go wild. And plus you get this little charm thing that you can take off and I don't know, you can do whatever you want with it, but I probably leave it on here. And they also have these ones here, which are in porcelain. So they feel very heavy. They make nice noises. They're gorgeous. And the pattern on here unlocked a memory from when I traveled China with my mom. We went to this beautiful museum and I believe in Shanghai. Whenever I go on a trip where I go to multiple places, I always forget where I was, but I believe it was Shanghai. And we went in this room and we stayed in there for hours. I remember it was like these beautiful art pieces on scrolls and they were just so intricate and beautiful and the colors were so nice. But these lipsticks unlocked that memory and it was just a really nice thing to remember. So you can see here, there's just a whole story going on in here. There's some vases, but the people on the lipsticks have faces. It's that detailed. I can't believe it. I think maybe these are the products I'm most floored by. I don't know how I'm going to rub these on my lips and destroy this pattern. Oh, wild. Really ignites the love for makeup, you know? So they sent over M303 and M304, and the one in this fancy packaging is the shade M9420. But this is the shade M304. Let's see what it looks like. It feels very velvety. It kind of felt like I was swatching one of the MAC Powder Kiss lipsticks, but that's a lot more peachy. That's cute. This is M303. Yeah, it feels like the Powder Kisses. So that one's a bit more pink. And let's see this peacock one. Never get over it. That is so fun. I don't know which one I like the most though with this eye. Maybe this one. I feel like it might be the softest. But I'm first going to define my lips with the Huda Beauty Honey Beige Lip Contour 2.0. And this is also going to tie in the blush color I picked. And here we go, let's try this one out. Ooh, that feels really nice. Ooh, I really like the lipstick. That color is gorgeous too. These are the shades that I've been reaching for a lot recently. Just for fun, I'm gonna add a bit of M9420 in the center. Fun! Oh my god, this was such a fun video to film. I feel like I look like I should be in the tropics or something with the orange and the green and the peachy color. So here is the finished look without the headband on. By the way, this is second day Dyson hair. Pretty good. Pretty good. Let's talk about the new things I tried out today. So I think the things I see myself using the most, or the things I felt the most excited about today, were actually the lipsticks. These colors are really up my alley right now, and I just love the formula and the packaging. I feel like they're going to keep me reaching for them. I mean, like, so fun and beautiful. I can't believe that these are in porcelain. They sound so nice, they feel so nice and different. They just really ignite my love for makeup. This whole brand does as a whole. I think if you do have that love for makeup, this brand is going to really excite you. It's something different that I have never seen before. They truly feel like little treasures, but to be honest about the actual formulations, I feel like a lot of them remind me of other things I already have in my collection. So the formulas themselves don't feel the most unique, but what sets them apart is definitely the whole experience that they offer through the packaging and presentation of everything. I'll for sure update you guys on my thoughts in my roundup, but the things I feel like I won't really be using are the highlighter and the mascara. I think these are the things that didn't really stick out as much as the other things. It is a really nice formula. I think if I had a deeper shade that was a bit more champagne instead of so icy, I'd really enjoy it because it did sink into my base. It doesn't look unflattering at all. It looks very softening. It gives like a diffused light glow to your skin, which is lovely. No chunky glitter. Like, I love all the aspects, but I think I would prefer if it was just a little bit deeper and a bit more golden for my preferences. And the mascara didn't really offer much to my lashes. I feel like they disappeared a bit. If I could change one thing, I would definitely add a lot more volume to my lash. So I think those are all of my first impression thoughts. I would really like to know what you guys feel about this brand. Are you really excited about it? Are you thinking of picking things up? Or do you just appreciate seeing it in a video but you're not very interested in picking things up? Let me know your thoughts and your opinions. I am very, very curious. And also let me know if you'd like to see me try out more from this brand, because they do have quite a few other products. I just got a couple of things here, but I think that is all from me today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed today's video and found it fun or helpful. If you did, please give this video a like. It would help me out so very much. I will of course link and list everything I used in today's video in the description down below, so please feel free to check that out. And I'll see you in the next one. Love you. Bye.